Hey, Ullo everybody, it's your boy Arktos, member number 2 of AstraLog, your locked royal, your guy who's starting a little later tonight because it rained. It rained very hard, and lately when it's been raining very hard, my power's gone out, and I would prefer that to not happen while I'm in the middle of something. You know how it is. So welcome in, people. Feel free to lurk, chat. I don't mind. You do you. Tonight we're playing more Muse Dash. Just adjust something on my end really quick. That should be good. Cool. Muse Dash. It's Muse Dash's 5th anniversary. Woohoo! 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 I'm probably not on streaming mode. I should be on streaming mode. So, with it, there are new songs added to Justice Plan Plus. Make sure my levels are good. I didn't even bother to check before stream. You know how it goes. That one's not playable. Headphones. So I did admittedly go ahead and play a couple beforehand. I got excited, but also I didn't realize the update already happened. I was just like, oh boy, new song. So I did play a few already. There's also, I believe, a new Budo. Let's check that out. Wherever could she be? Yes, Exorcist Master Budo. Exorcist Master Budo will first consume fever energy every time she gets hurt. When fever mode is active, defeating enemies grants 30% bonus scores. Ooh. So she's useful for driving up your score then. And I guess when you're in fever mode, she will not immediately get hurt? That sounds useful. Let's try her out. So, and does she have a cat form? No. No cat. Makes sense because it's not April Fool's. Let's see. Why do I hear sounds in the background? Do I have myself, like, on but unmuted? Am I going insane right now? I am going insane right now. There we go. Okay. Gaming! We're gaming. So Mio would probably be good because he keeps the fever gauge going. Da-da-da. Ooh. Little Witch could go along well with her too. Let's try that out. Of course, let's go through and do all the songs that we can do with streaming mode toggled on.
Music. Ready? Go.
Oh, cute, the selfie stick. Easy start. Nice easy start.
Combo.
I like the way that her bike leaves little trails behind her too. That's really cute. Nice touch. All right, I haven't touched this song yet at all. So let's see how we do.
Ready, go.
Is that her beeping? That's her scooter beeping and not the song. Beep beep. Ah! No! Oh! Oh, it's just like I said last week. We need a character whose skill is just, if you lock on to the first in one of those hold notes, it stays locked for the rest of it, even if you let go. That would be so useful. Oh, the beeping is such a cute touch too. It's very distracting. Eliodoro's son, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow.
Music. Ready, go.
Ah! Alright, so I figured it out. The beeping comes when you're pressing on any of your keys to hit a down note, and there's not a note there. Or when there's a music note. That's what the catalyst for it is. It is quite distracting, I will admit, but I see why it's happening, at least. Alright, let's just jump into 8. I missed one. The first half of that was really fun. Second half of that, I think I have some getting used to do. Alright, so I wonder, because I was using Ullo, which is my elephant right here. If I switch back to Mio, because what Little Witch does is to also get more score in fever mode, but Mio will increase the length of the fever mode. So let's try with you. Let's just go right down the list again.
Music. Ready, go!
Okay, let's pretend that didn't happen.
Music.
No one saw anything.
Ready, go!
First time. I've never played this game before.
Ready, go!
Oh, everything hurts.
Music. Ready, go!
Oh, I give up. Ah! Okay, so you guys obviously can't see it, but the light, my ceiling light in my room just turned on. I have not touched anything, and it is not a motion sensor light. In fact, I usually keep it off to opt to turn on some of the other lights in my room.
3, 2.
No. We're just gonna start. We're gonna start over. Hello, Sele. Welcome in. Welcome in. Nice to see you here. Yeah. So the light in my room has just turned on out of nowhere. Let me make sure the fan is still running. I keep the fan on, but not the light. So I usually turn on a smaller lamp that I have and my shelves because I have some nice shelf lighting. And now it's really bright in here. Let me take 2 seconds. Okay. I have turned that light off, and also I have turned the AC on. That'll be nice and... What in the world is happening is... No! So, I have a ceiling fan in my room. Sayla, you've been to my room before. You know kind of what it looks like. Maybe. I've got a ceiling fan and a light. However, it's not the usual... You know, it has the strings hanging down from it that you can click and it'll turn on the light or whatnot. It's remote controlled. However, the remote doesn't work half the time, so I just opt to leave the light off. Because if I turn it on, then there's a chance that I might not be able to turn it back off again. But I'll leave the ceiling fan on, because then I can just control it with the switch. It's really hard to describe unless you've, like, actually seen my situation. So I'll leave the fan on, because I like the fan, I like feeling the breeze, it's very nice. The light is very bright. But sometimes, it'll just turn itself on, or sometimes the fan will just turn itself off, and I'll have to sit here and hope that I can press on the remote to either turn the light off or turn the fan back on. This doesn't always work. But no, the storm tends... There's been a lot of thunderstorms here lately, and several times now it's knocked out the power. Twice in this week it's happened, and there's a storm that ran through earlier, which is why I started stream kind of later than usual, because otherwise I didn't want to risk losing power during stream. That'd be very unfortunate. Yeah. Feeling fan haunted? It might as well be.
Music. Ready, go!
I don't know why I'm struggling so much just to hit that one. I don't know why I'm struggling so much to hit most of these. What's wrong with me? You know what I should do? I should add her little beeping scooter sound as a sound redeem on Twitch, and then I can really let people distract me while I play. Because that is very distracting. Yeah, clearly it's the low pressure. Is that what leads to storms? Is low pressure? Clearly it's all the low pressure in the air. It's really messing with me, you know. It's all hot and sticky out and gross. Less than ideal.
Music. Ready, go!
Ah! I can do better than that. Over here, meteorologists keep saying it's gonna rain, but it never does. Oh, don't get me wrong, I love the rain and I love thunderstorms. It's just very inconvenient when you kind of need to be using your computer for stuff, you know? Oh, Uma, did you decide on your GSSS role? No! I haven't just decided on which banner, and I also haven't decided on which 5-star I want. I am so stuck. Because part of me is like, what if I got another waiver, Zuge, whichever you prefer to refer to him as, El Malloy, whichever. What if I got another one, because he's in the free servant pool, whatever. Because then I can NP4 him. And what if I also roll for Iskander? Because then I can also NP4 Iskander. Because those are my, like, Team Rider, Fate Zero, my favorite pairing in all of Fate series. I love them. They are made for each other. Not even in the shippy sense. Okay, sort of in the shippy sense, but also they are just the perfect duo, in my opinion. But also, Iskander is in a pool of characters that I don't necessarily want all of. I'd be fine with Jalter. I already have a Jalter, but I'd be fine with NP2ing her. I'd be okay with getting Dantes. I think I could NP3 Dantes then. Who else? 3 different Raita characters, and I am not a Raita fan. I will fully admit that. Don't get me wrong. All of the servants are very, very cool and powerful, but I don't like looking at them. I have Ibaraki, and I'll use her sometimes. I think she's the strongest assassin that I have, but I have Gray at level 100, because I love Gray. So unless I need like a really good arts assassin, I'm just gonna use Gray all the time. I don't like looking at Raiko. I always feel really upset looking at her because she looks like spaghetti with water balloons attached to her, let's be honest. Like, yes, I get it. She's a very powerful mommy character. But she's not my thing, you feel? And then we got Mr. Golden himself in there too, which, I mean, I wouldn't be totally upset with him. And I do usually prefer Raita's men designs over the women. But still, like, I've been using Berserkers less and less. So I feel like I wouldn't use them too often. And then there's also Mysterious Heroine X in that same pool. And I already have her, and I also never use her because I just use Gray all the time. And then I'm also torn. I'm also torn because good old Emperor of China's on a different banner. And I wouldn't mind NP3ing them because I use them all the time. They're a fucking wall for me. So if I ever need just stupid defense, just throw them into the battle and we're good usually. And then who are they sharing? BB. 5-star BB is in that same pool. Who else? Nobu. I would not be upset if I got Avenger Nobu. It's a smaller pool too. Avenger Nobu. Summer Joan. Who I wouldn't mind MP3ing her. I love Joan very much. Joan's my saber face of choice. And then who else? I think there's one or two others in there. Passionlit. No, not Passionlit. King Proti. That one. I have her. Never use her, but I have her. Was there one more in there? I forget. I think there was. So there's less that I'd be upset to get in there, but I love Iskander much more. You feel me? I could go for Dolmen again. What if I just went for Dolmen again? Because I already got 5 copies of Dolmen. Just start NP2ing another one of them. You know. That was a long ramble. I've got a lot of thinking to do. Part of me also might just instead, for the free 5-star, go with either Ketz, because Ketz never shows up in Gacha. So might as well get her while I have the chance. Not that I need another rider right now, because again, I have superpowered Iskander, and Sele, I know getting Ketz would make you very happy on my behalf. Or there's also Li Shiwan, Assassin Li Shiwan.
Ready, go!
Who I know I just went on a whole ramble about how I use Gray for all of my assassin stuff. But he'd be a good solution if I need just a good assassin that only needs to target one. You know, one character on the field at a time. Beep. Again, that was a long ramble. I also have a ridiculous amount of St. Quartz now. Like, I know I was saving for Oberon. And don't get me wrong, I am. But I have such a stupid amount that I'm really close to caving and following the crowd and also rolling on the Koyanskaya banner. Now that she's here, I don't like her as a character at all. Actually, let me rephrase that. She's really well written as a character, but I do not like her, which means that her character is succeeding. I have like a love-hate relationship with her. Nice full combo. Nisha 1 is a crazy boss killer, yeah? GSSR Arjuna Alter, I have to. Ah, yeah. Arjuna and also Orion are in there too. Oh, so many choices. God, whenever I need a good just archer team, I always find myself using one of my friend support Orion because I have so many people who have just super beefed up, caked out Super Orion. Because that crit damage goes kind of insane. I will admit that. So just slap him on a team. I usually make a team with Waver, Tesla, and Super Orion. It's just like, yeah, go crazy, go stupid, am I right? Love the Tamamos too much? Yeah. I personally don't care too much for the Tamamos. I see the appeal of them, don't get me wrong. It's just not my favorite pool of characters. But also, pink is a good color. And also that, I think it's her final ascension, where she's got the pink hair and all the guns floating around here. That looks cool as hell. Like, damn, I wish I looked like that. Or, alternatively, I think the Fate Zero rerun is coming up soonish, quote-unquote soonish. So what if I just kept saving my quartz and rolled for everyone in that? Because then I could just, if I have enough, take out maxing Iskander and Waver at the same time, and maybe even Rhinus too. That's a good plan, because I do know that it's coming up. Not in the immediate future, I think it's early next year. Ah! Beep. Petition to put Orion's face on Super Orion. No, even better. What if we took one of Super Orion's cutesy chibi bear faces and put those on our Orion? I think that would be more cute. Not to say that Ori doesn't have a very cute face, but I mean, come on. He's a little bear! That rules! I don't think Ori knows enough about Fate, or at least Fate Grand Order, to understand what the reference is if I were to Photoshop that. So I'm pretty sure he hasn't touched Fate Grand Order a day in his life. For the better, too. I keep missing that one. Oh, how could this happen?
Music. Ready, go! Music.
Does not know of his teddy bear half.
Go!
Shame. If you think about it, Ori and I are kind of just the two different halves of Super Orion, except we are actually both faithful people. Artemis, I would never upset you. I missed one. I missed a lot. I think everyone would be deathly afraid of cheating on Artemis. Yeah, I think everyone should be deathly afraid of cheating on any god, frankly. Maybe that's just me, though. I definitely wouldn't. Though, I probably wouldn't date a god in the first place? That sounds like a tall order. Okay, so it's looking like, at least for scoring reasons, using this Budo with Sir Mio is better for scoring reasons.
Music.
As opposed to the witch.
Go! Music. Ready, go!
Ah! Alright, I think I'm gonna keep trying the song kind of over and over until I get it right. There's only a handful of new songs that were added, at least so far, for the 5th anniversary activities. I don't know if they intend to add more? Perhaps? It'd be nice to full combo. At least... all of them. You know. Speaking of things that would be nice, so,
Music. Ready, go!
for a specific chunk of people in the world, tomorrow is a holiday that many people have off on. I am one of those people and do not have kingdom duties tomorrow, which is nice. Admittedly, and not to make myself sound like an alcoholic, but I sure as heck would like to, you know, kick back, crack open some cold ones tomorrow. However, I can't, as I literally can't buy anything right now. Okay. I can. However, my card expired, and the bank did not send me a new one. Or perhaps they probably did, but did not arrive in the mail. And now you're probably thinking, Uma, don't you have, like, at least, you know, a backup card? And I mean, yeah, I do, but the chip on it is broken. And I keep forgetting to call customer service to get just a new one. You could say, well, can't you just swipe it instead of using the chip? And I mean, well, that's the problem. As I sure as heck would like to, but every time I'd go to swipe it, it's like, oh, you can't swipe this. This is a chip card. And then I'll go to use the chip, and it's like, hey, the chip is malfunctioned. So until the bank sends me new plastic, I cannot buy groceries, or take advantage of the Steam sale, or fulfill my promise to myself of buying Live 2D. Hey, nice full combo! I mean... Just would be nice. I did put in a new request to the bank to be like, hey, I never got my plastic. Can you help a brother out here? Full combo this. Let's go through and finish full comboing the others. Around my part of the cosmos, like to set off fireworks 24/7 during this time. You know what really fucks me up right now? Is knowing that people are still going to do it, knowing that the world is on fire right now. Like, literally on fire. And don't get me wrong, I'm someone, I actually fucking love fireworks. But I have the brain power to understand and respect the people that don't. so I don't set them off myself. And I do feel that peeve when just randos in the neighborhood are setting them off. If it's a park or something, like a public space, sure. If you are someone who went to the, next neighborhood over and then just smuggled them into your own to bypass the laws of your area, that's a little weird. So, okay, for example, I used to spend a lot of time in New York State. New York, at least in the past, the laws have since changed, but in the past, you were not allowed to sell fireworks in New York State. But you could still set them off. So you're probably thinking, well, how can you set off these things that you don't have? Here's the thing. You just fucking drive over to Pennsylvania. Because in Pennsylvania, you are allowed to sell them, but you are not allowed to set them off without a permit. So that's how all of the fireworks shops in Pennsylvania can function. It's just relying on all of the desperate New Yorkers and what other surrounding states just coming in to buy up all of their wares. That's how it works. I don't understand the want to set them off like yourself. It's crazy. I kind of get it. I used to have neighbors that did it, that I would spend a lot of time with. Because back in the day, my grandma every year would have a 4th of July party. Not to make her sound like, she's a crazy patriot or stuff like that, but like she just had a very good time celebrating the holiday. She found, all of the imagery and stuff associated with it to be just nice, but she wasn't like a crazy, person about it, if that makes any sense whatsoever. Yeah, anyway, she took it as a good way to just unite the neighborhood and everyone had a good time. And my neighbors would set them off. The ones that they smuggled in from Pennsylvania. So we'd have a good time setting off mortars and shit. And I get it. I was a kid. I didn't... Well... Kid by Earth standards, Hello? Hello? Just suddenly forgot how to play the game. Don't mind me. There was one year. There were a lot of kids in that neighborhood at the time. But there was one year where some of the kids were just setting off mortars horizontally down the road. Mind you, this wasn't any sort of rural environment. This was a suburban, imagine what you think suburbia looks like in your head. It is exactly that stereotype of suburbia. Just rows upon rows of near identical houses. Maybe throw a church in there somewhere. But they were setting these fireworks off horizontally down the road in the middle of the night. And I had the small luck of being in the wrong place at the wrong time and almost got hit by one. It ended up going off underneath a car. How that car didn't explode or catch fire or anything like that is beyond me. Needless to say, they got a certain talking to by their parents. So close. What was that? Miss 2? Miss 2? Yeah, so I've almost been hit by a firework before. That's thrilling. I look at one called the police. Oh, don't get me wrong. Police patrolled the shit out of those neighborhoods. At least on holidays they did. It's just, you know, wrong place at the wrong time. I'll never forget one time I took a vacation to Virginia Beach. Around the same holiday. So of course, what's better than a fireworks show on the beach? Well, they were setting that shit off. Either they were setting it off way too close to the shore, or the wind was just blowing the wrong direction, because like mortars and shit, burnt out mortars were just like falling on the crowd. And those things are hot. Ah, no, I missed one. I just missed one. Did I mishear things, or did she just ask me to subscribe to her channel? In Japanese. I'm pretty sure she just said channel toroku yoroshiku. I mean, I like Muse Dash enough, I would. Guess just we don't have a choice. Man, I've been really slacking on my Japanese too. I still do my Duolingo enough to not break my streak. I'm actually past 200 days now, which is cool. But I'm starting to feel like I'm at the point where it's not helping me as much as I wish it would. And I don't know what to do. Really, my most effective way to learn is to just straight up have a teacher for it. But I don't exactly have the time for classes. I know that sounds silly, like hee hee ha ha. Funny streamer man could just stream less and take a class. But mind you, the only reason I stream in the evenings on usually weekdays is because I'm already doing full-time Kingdom work. And most classes you'd assume would probably be in the middle of the day, which I can't do that. I'm making money. Believe it or not, streaming is not my full-time job. I do not want it to be a full-time job. That's why I only stream like 3 days a week and then don't sweat it. But yeah. It's like every day that passes, it's like, while I don't know when I'd be going, I do still want to go to Japan. And I'd like to be, I wouldn't say fluent, but able to speak enough to get by without really having to take 5 minutes to process what I'm saying beforehand, before speaking. Granted, I already kind of do that with English as it is, and that's, English is my native language. So I'm just kind of double struggling here. But I don't want to, you know, show up, be like, hi, I'm another silly English-speaking Kai guy. You're silly, you're silly foreigner. Hee hee ha ha. Japan's so quirky. Ha ha. No, I want to be able to like show up and actually speak like a human being. With at least a first grade vocabulary, that would be fantastic. But I still feel like I'm pretty preschool. There's 2 spots where I just keep missing notes,
これが師匠が言ってた
and they kind of alternate which spot. I can tell exactly where they are, but I keep missing it. Ah. Go to Japan too, one of these days. Come with me. Come with me when my favorite boy idol group finally, inevitably gets their concert. One day. That's what I'm waiting for. God, I'm just glad that I got my passport when I did. Like, you heard my whole struggle with it, but I'm glad that I didn't put it off any longer than I did. Because apparently the waits for them now are just absolutely ridiculous. And now all my British friends are like, hey, come over here and get some Nando's. And I'm like, okay. Whatever that means. Ah, no, I missed one again. Please, please let me full combo you. I take it that's a no. I think that's a no. We'll try again.
Ready, go!
Speaking of trying things, so I got Clubhouse 51 games forever ago for that collaboration with Orion, right? And it was very apparent during that collaboration that I never learned how to play half the games that are on there. So I figured, why not actually go through and slowly learn each one? And I think I've developed a backgammon obsession. I've been going through and just slowly trying each one. I do have plans for when I, hopefully, eventually master all of them. But that's a surprise for the future. I still have not learned how to play chess. Chess scares me. I don't know what about chess scares me, but it does. It feels like there's just a lot of rules. That and Riichi Mahjong. Mahjong intimidates me because I know a lot of people that do play it very seriously. And I feel like I'll just be kind of poked at, being like, this stupid idiot doesn't know how to play Mahjong. You dumb idiot. I know no one will actually do that. Or at least say that out loud. Chess is cool to learn. It taught me at an early age. I feel like there's a difference between learning it at an early age and learning it when you're an old fart like me, though. Granted, I'm a firm believer that you can, in fact, teach old dogs new tricks. But sometimes there are things that you just learn in your youth that you're like, damn, I'm really glad I learned that in my youth. My ass was too busy watching cartoons, clearly. I go crazy at solitaire, though. Okay, you know what we're gonna do? You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna cheese this. Where are you? No. You know what? Yeah, come back here. You. No, you. This time for sure.
Music. Ready, go!
One more time. That was a wasted. That was a waste. That was a waste! Ah!
Ready, go!
Also, I can't believe I didn't realize it during that stream with Ori, but Uno is on Clubhouse 51 Games under a different name. I didn't know that. Otherwise, I would have completely wiped the floor with him in it. That's a lie. I'm pretty sure the NPCs in Clubhouse 51 Games cheat. Granted, I do tend to play on impossible mode, but I'm still convinced the NPCs cheat. I'll be playing Ludo with them. And, you know, suddenly everyone's rolling a 6 except for me, who just keeps getting 1. And I'm like, okay, come on. Ah! Is Uno called Dos and No, it's called Last Card. Last card. Draw 2. Last card. Skip. Draw 2. Draw 3. Skip. Last card.
Ready, go!
Full honesty, this song has been really fun to play. So I'm sorry if anyone here is lurking, being like, oh, Jesus. Really? For the billionth time in a row? I'm quite enjoying this one. Oh, at last! Oh, at last! Oh, we cheesed it, but it was worth it. Now I can move on to a different song. Okay, let's get our other whoop. So let's get our other crew back.
Music. Ready, go!
Also, I'm pretty sure I saw Ori buy this on the summer sale. Because I was debating gifting it to him. Gifting it to him. And I saw it wasn't on his wish list anymore.
Music. Ready, go!
Which, I mean, I think it's only... The base game for Muse Dash is only like 40 cents right now. Just saying. Maybe I was misremembering. Because I'd always check the page for it, and it'd be like, it's in your friend's wish list. Unless something can exist both in your library and on your wish list at the same time.
Music. Ready?
Unless maybe he had DLC for it in his wish list. I don't know. Man, the center of that song really just beats me pulp. Beats me to a pulp, huh? But yeah, I recommend at least trying out the base game for this. Since it's so cheap right now, only 40 cents or so. That's less than a single US dollar. That is crazy cheap. Speaking of crazy, so I don't know if I brought this up before, but 2 of my palace mates are getting married in a couple of months. Good for them, right? Good for them. They told me that I have their permission to bring an anime boy of my choice along with me to the wedding and festivities and all of that. And you know what sucks? A plush of the character I would bring is not coming out until a month later. No. This is so sad. I know that sounds incredibly cringe, but we're all nerds. We are all nerds here. It would be hilarious. I may be delusional, but not that delusional. Maybe I haven't played this one yet today, have we?
Music. Ready? Go!
Hey, imagine if I was good at this game. Now I know you're probably sitting there like, what's all that beeping? Well, you see, she's on a scooter, and every time I hit my little J, K, or L key to hit one of the down notes, and there's not a note there, she just gives me a little beep. I don't. You flatter me too much, my son. Let's go play some not 5th anniversary games. Because these are most of the songs I can play from the new set. Whoop. Oh.
Music. Ready? Go!
Ah! I just totally peeked my mic there.
Ready? Go!
Sorry. Gonna eat my microphone. Slowly losing my mind. Alright, what other elephants would potentially go good with her? Because I do want to keep trying out new Budo. That's boss's attack. That's for HP. Oh, and that's just to disable the skill. I don't want that. I guess we'll just keep going with Mio. Actually, like, there's one song that I do kind of want to do right now. I keep coming really close to full comboing this one. Muse has been dashed? No. If the Muse was dashed, I'd still be sane right now. Beep. Oh my god, I finally did it! I finally did it! I finally did it! There, I've got one great achievement for the night. That's finally fucking full comboing Burn. That's such a satisfying one to play, too. It's just I'd always make a small mistake here or there. Nemi, thank you for the follow. Alright, now we can go back to the whole list. Here, we'll kick it back a notch. With some squeaky anime girl singing. Ah! I messed up! My career is over, guys. I'd like to apologize to the masses. For my horrible mistake of missing a single note. Nice new score, though. I'm actually gonna take a hot second to try to figure out why some of my alerts aren't working. Because I saw people followed me, and I did thank you for them. But those should have shown up on stream. And I don't know why they aren't, because I haven't changed anything. Unless... setup. Yeah, uh-huh. Subs. Oh, Twitch followers. There we go. Alright, let's pop open my browser really quick. You guys like troubleshooting, right? No, don't sign up. I want to log in. Where is alerts? I don't need that. Okay. Where is destination? Test follow? Okay, why did you work when I test it, but not work? I don't get it. I don't get it, guys. I'll have to fix it after stream then. I don't know. I'm not about to waste too much time looking into this. Difficulty filter, okay. No. There we go. Ullo shooting the trouble? Yeah. If only it were so easy.
Ready, go!
Oh, this is not my best. So what's all this about Tumblr having streaming? Because I recently logged into my old personal blog. And very shortly got a little pop-up that's like, yeah, we got Tumblr Live now. I'm like, huh? Is it actually worth looking into? Because, I mean, things on Tumblr tend to be pretty self-contained. Unless you're looking directly at a blog. Like, stuff on the dashboard. But also, me looking into it made it sound like your blog, if you sign up for Tumblr Live, effectively basically becomes a localized kind of live stream page? If that makes sense, if I'm understanding it right, I don't understand it. Speaking of understanding things, I've also been trying to wrap my head around the Fediverse, I think it's called. Sites like Mastodon and stuff like that. Because obviously people are starting to like move more and more to sites of that nature. And I kind of get it. But what kind of makes me raise kind of like a curious eyebrow is the whole aspect of, yes, if you sign up for one specific, I don't remember what they're called, but chunk, say if you sign up for mastodon.social, whatever it's called, like there's obviously other different servers underneath Mastodon. You can still technically interact with those, but only if the people running that server say it's okay to. And that also applies to certain websites that are a part of the Fediverse that are not Mastodon. So it's kind of like email in that regard, kind of like you can send an email to Yahoo if you use Google, for example. But also you cannot change the server that you're in once you sign up, or you could make just a second account on a different server. You can't just switch willy-nilly. Which also kind of makes sense, but like if the people that are running the one you're in do something backwards ass that you don't agree with, you can't just go and switch. You have to make a whole new account, if I'm understanding that right. And I've been told you can kind of set up your own, I guess, individual quote-unquote server that's just you in it and set your own rules in that regard. I'm so confused. I'm sure it makes sense once I actually go through and sign up for it. It's just I don't want to sign up for any of these sites if I'm not 100% sure that's where people are going to stay. Because the problem with the downfall of a certain blue website owned by a bajillionaire is that there's so many people on it from so many different places that speak so many different languages that the second they start going off to their own places, everyone's going to go to whatever place is most convenient to speak your own language in, which, I mean, makes sense. But there's no kind of equivalent on a global scale where I can, like, say, go here, I can follow all of the, you know, local English-speaking friends and all of the abroad Japanese creators in the same place, in the same fashion. Like, the next biggest equivalent, I guess, would be YouTube, but YouTube isn't shitpost sharing. Well, I guess there are shitposts on YouTube, but it's not, you know, text post after text post after text post. And Instagram also has a big audience, but you need to have a fucking photo with every post, and even then, posting photos or anything to Instagram from your desktop is a fucking abysmal experience, and that's exactly why I don't use Instagram, is because I can't post the silly little thoughts in my head that no one wants to hear all willy-nilly. I hate it. I hate it here. You billionaire spying on my little stream that has the option to shut this all down at a whim if you want. Yeah, you go away. Go home. Go home. Also, you smell real bad. An incurable stink, actually. Ah! Billionaire's stinky. Billionaire's real stinky. Just an incurable stink, you know?
このゴーストボールを抽選で1名様にプレゼント。
New best score. I really wish this game would tell you how your accuracy also compares to your previous accuracies on a song. That'd be really useful information to know. Unless there is a way to tell and I'm just very dumb, which is entirely possible.
Music. Ready, go!
Ah! No, you have to remember.
チャンネル登録よろしく。
What do I have to remember? I already forgot. Sailor, help! Sailor, help! My brain is shrinking as we speak. Oh my god. My brain. Oh no. Oh no, it's not just my brain. It's all of me. It's all of me that's shrinking. It's all of me. It's all of me. It's all of me. It's all of me. So long, gamers. I guess I can't play the game now. Oh, I have to remember my accuracy? That's a tall order. This man is approaching your house. Oh god, he's outside your door. Do you let him in? Do you let him in? Do you let him in? Say yes or I'll cry. No, he lets himself. You're so wrong. I'm like a vampire. I need to be invited in before I can enter any sort of facility. Do you invite me inside your home? welcome, Mr. Vampire Bears. Thank you. I'm okay. Nice place you got here. What are we doing? Gaming. Yeah, let's try it on 11. What could go horrible? What could go wrong? Surely I won't fail this song. God, girls honking like it's New York traffic. We made it halfway. Well, he didn't die. B for beautiful. James Lynn, didn't he do the music on No Straight Roads? I've been meaning to play that. Initially, I wanted to get the Switch port for it, but I heard it was really buggy. I don't know if they fixed it by now, though. I think I could just get it on PC, though, now. Hey, there. At last a full combo. Oh. Nice, nice, and a new achievement kit. That's progress, I think.
Music. Ready? Go.
每口味中就能让你心头一颤，甜蜜就要偏错在哪里？毫无转角的又对你爱答不理，不用解释，我的一定是你。当路人气了，马上看到你在前，所有的理由都是假辩，用不难看清永远在你的脸，可爱的像他不出错的边。
Man, I think that this Budo, the character that I'm playing, I think her animations might be some of my favorites in the game so far. The characters. She just looks really good all around. I mean, she is the newest, so of course, their whole team in regards to animations have probably come a long way. She just looks really good. Ah! Bump mic. I'm pretty sure they're also using just Live 2D or similar software to animate them too. It could be Spine, I think, is the more video game oriented software. Because I've looked into that one too in the past. How did I full combo this in the past, huh? Huh? That was you know. Accuracy leaves a lot to be desired sometimes. Probably just play a few more songs. It's starting to get pretty late. Fuck yeah. Ebby Mayo. God, this song is so much fun to play. Epilepsy warning, by the way. I should say that now. God, so close. So close. God, that's such a fun song to play. do one more song before I wrap up. Starting to get a little bit eepy. Eepy. Yeah, sure. We'll end on a second to last song hard note.
Ready, go!
Beep. Okay. Of course. Let's always end where I like to end. Of course. And it's right there just waiting for me.
Music. Ready, go!
Ooh, and a new best score. Good way to end. Pretty good accuracy, too. Love to see it. Love to see it. Hey, okay, I'm bedtime. Ooh, and I haven't seen her starting stream. That's cute. It's really cute. But that's all I'm gonna play for the night. It was nice checking out all the new songs. And maybe they'll add more for the anniversary. It seems they're still doing stuff, but I don't know if that new stuff entails adding more songs or not. We'll see. We'll see. It's not like they don't update this game all the damn time. Anyway, thanks people for tuning in. It was nice having people here. Thank you again for the follows to Eleodoro Sun and Nemi. I say it like that because there's 2 M's and like 4 E's at the end, so Nemi. So it's bedtime. Everyone, right now, go to bed. I may or may not stream earlier tomorrow, question mark. Because I don't have kingdom duties, but I might work on some other personal stuff in the middle of the day. We'll see. We'll see. I've been Uma Arktos, and it's my bedtime. Good night, everybody. Good night.